from Claudia again. Hello, this is the elf table. Look what a nice and extraordinary composition I made for this Christmas. This is looking like being in a magic world, because when we talk about Christmas, we also talk about wonders. Cozy up for the festivity season and indulge on our best products that we have chosen for this table. We have so many of them. Look at that. We have our Limoncino that is made with lemon zest and alcohol. This is a good creamy lemon liquid that we normally use for the end of any meal. So you keep it for the end, and then you can also start with a little bit of limoncello, but what I prefer to start with is our Prosecco. Most of you must have tried this once you were here, because we have been giving you all these wonderful wines, especially this one with our small perlage, great combination of Glera. This is Glera 100%, and this is one of the extraordinary wine we use also for cocktails. So you can start your lunch or your dinner preparing a beautiful cocktail with our Prosecco. We can give it to like the spritz or the Hugo, which have as many ingredients our Prosecco. Secondly, I want to talk about our Sangiovese, which is 100% Sangiovese, a young wine, but such rich in taste of cherries, violet. That is the basic, important smell of any Sangiovese. You have here also the Vernaccia. The Vernaccia, I left it to describe as the last of the bottle of the wine, because I have an incredible story to tell. Did you know that we have the Vernaccia quoted in Dante's Divina Commedia? I didn't know, so I was so surprised myself when I found this quotation. Dante is quoting this to talk about the Pope Martin IV, that it was in the circle of gluttony in Divina Commedia Purgatory, and he has been quoted the Vernaccia. Why did he do that? Because the Pope was very glutton of eels, that he used to be drowning them in the Vernaccia, then peel them and bake it on the fire. So I have a quotation from Dante's, which is saying like this. This is quoting in the Divina Comedy, which is "Purgo per digiuno l'anguille di Bolsena e la Vernaccia." So it was his favorite recipes of the Pope, and that is quoted in Divina Commedia. So that is an exceptional information that is coming from many years ago. So we are talking about 1300 in Dante's Divina Commedia. What else do we have here? The two types of pasta, which is Paccheri again, always made with the durum wheat, and our spaghetto. So the spaghetto is the base of our pasta. We use it a lot. One of the most used actually pasta for our plates, that we have combined with two types of sauce. We have a vegetarian ragu with mixed vegetable. Also the kids like it very much. And what else? We have the mixed misto bosco, which is made with mushrooms. So assorted type of mushroom, including porcino and also some marjoram. So you have this, that's why I laid the table with the mushrooms. There are also the sauce of the margarine. We have our oil again. At this point, about the oil, I have to tell you the historical legends, the historical information we have about oil. So it's told that Ulysses, when he got back home from the war, so after 20 years of traveling all around the world, coming back home to his Penelope, she barely recognized him. Actually, she wasn't sure he was him. So she had him tried out. So he had made a bed completely out. So that is told in the history, that he made his own bed out of an enormous, gigantic olive tree. He cut it, but the roots were still on the ground. So just to prove he was himself, he asked the maid to move the bed. But of course, Ulysses said, no, you cannot move it. I built that bed with the roots underground, so you cannot move it. And such details made Penelope recognizing Ulysses. We have also a legend that Minerva, in the Greek history, has given the talent to human being to extract oil from the olives. And that's why in our coin, old coins, the 100 lire, we have the image of Minerva with the tree of the olive grove. Going on, we have also panettone here, the historical hints we have given on the first table, but also we have the cream of olives, the artichoke creams, the chestnut honey, and the jam made of plums. So how can we use these ingredients, and what can I tell you about this? First of all, the chestnut honey is very strong. Between all the honey is the strongest. So we have to have a very strong palate, and it goes with strong food like very aged pecorino, for example. And the cream, the olive cream and the artichoke cream can be used on our toasted bread to make our crostini, croutons, but also with pasta. We can make our pasta and use them as sauces. With the plum jam, we can make decoration of our cake. We can make a plum pie. We can make it with that, the bread, butter, and the jam. But also we can use it in meat, as they do it in other countries with the pudding. What else do we have to tell you? I mean, I hope this is a nice possibility for you with this food. I want to be with you on your table. I want to share our emotion together with you, to bring you back here. If you haven't decided where to go on holiday yet, come to us and try again our wonderful items on the table. Look what we have behind us. We are in Diacceroni. We thank you for being with us. Merry Christmas to all of you. A huge hug from Claudia.